feeling of safety. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
That if you're in alignment with source, everything that's got everything in it, energy, potential, abundance, health, happiness, if we're in alignment with it, we know we're safe. We know we're connected. We're secure.
Yeah.
Even if we don't see anything around us, we've experienced creating energetically, which is sort of sources or spirit's way of manifesting versus the ego's way, which is go out and no matter what your mindset, usually in fear of creating that car, something physical, it's get the job, get the car, get the job, get the spouse or the partner.
It's just the next best thing outside of yourself. And that's when you keep looking outside of yourself for that validation. That's when it becomes a problem, because you think out there is what's going to give me what I need in here. And that's just completely missing the whole point. And when you talk about safety, I think that being centered and in alignment with your truth and your purpose, I think that's the most profound way to lead and live your life. But I also know the challenges of being centered. One, when you're not consciously aware of why you're not, and how, we're humans, we don't think about, we have to apply a lot of effort to be able to work on ourselves and break these habits and behaviors. And a lot of people don't want to do that, find it's too difficult, don't want to face that uncomfortable feeling, that pain. But yeah, definitely. And we did some work around this, didn't we, last week, in regards to me feeling safe. And it was such a beautiful session that I had with you. And I, left that session feeling like I am safe and supported.
Isn't that amazing?
By the universe. I can feel the pressure I put on myself, and it's it just felt beautiful after it was. And it's almost like just a knowing. There's no doubt, there's no worry.
Yes.
There's just a knowing, like you couldn't know it anymore, that everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, regardless of how it looks out here.
Yes,
everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. And from that place, you can lead with integrity then, because you know what you're doing. You'll know you're honoring your truth, your purpose.
What would you say is the, if there was one piece where the light bulb went on and you felt safe? Do you remember when that happened? Yeah.
Well, interestingly enough, I started seeing images of me not in a future life, I was in this lifetime, but years ahead of me. And I almost felt like that was the universe showing me such a clear image of, it's okay, what you want will happen. And so it was kind of like like a release, like, because it's hard to resist things. It takes a lot of energy to have that conflict. You know that when you're in harmony and balance, things flow and it feels good. And when you are constantly in conflict or disharmony or in resistance to trying to control everything outside of you because you don't feel safe, it's a heavy burden to carry. And so I just felt a sense of just everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, and I am safe where I am safe, I am supported, and where I am right now is exactly where I'm supposed to be. But you have to choose to look at things with your perspective. You have to choose to find the wisdom, don't you? Because it's easy to not, and then you miss many chances to grow, I think.
Oh, that's so true. And I think there's a purpose in our frustration and in the time it takes to, we think a goal, oh, that's a great goal. And boy, wouldn't that be nice if it happened today or tomorrow?
Yes.
What if it takes 3 months or 3 years? That's not okay. What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
And especially with today's world, I think our nervous systems are like amped and in panic and survival and, freak out mode. And in my experience, that blocks everything. That blocks the good vibes, the ideas, the solutions. So what we did, just to be clear, is we had you in a relaxing position. So you were lying down and comfortable and warm. I get cold when I start to do some deep work. I start, for some reason, getting really cold. So I like a blanket. And just slow, deep breaths, right? Calms our nervous system. And then there were key questions I asked. I love those kind of questions. Like, you know, what would make you feel safe? You know, it starts the conversation with your soul, which is safety. And it's consciousness that wants to wake up this body that we're living in. And it's like being held, like with a mother or father that really loves you. It's that consciousness holds us and wants us to get beyond our frustrations and panic. And then you started to get images of the truth, you know, maybe slightly future timeline, but to trust it, as you said, despite COVID or politics or, you know, the TV news or whatever. We're running the show from the inside.
Yes.
And it just takes practice.
Yes, it does.